Sentence analysis is easy if you follow 8 simple steps in order. Hello again. I'm Charlene Tess, author of the Simple Steps to Sentence Sense books on grammar and sentence analysis. My program involves 8 simple steps. To be successful, you don't want to skip any steps or skip around. So if you have not watched the first 3 videos in the Simple Steps to Sentence Sense series, be sure to click out of this one and go back to those. In this video, we are going to learn to find the complements that follow action verbs. Words that complete the thoughts of a sentence are called complements. Note that this word is spelled with an E and not an I. The word compliment means to say something nice about someone or something. The type of compliment we will discuss is spelled with an E, and it means to complete the meaning of the sentence. There are 2 kinds of complements, those that follow action verbs and those that follow linking verbs. That's why it is so important in step 2 to determine if the verb you found is action or linking. In this video, we're going to discuss the complements that follow action verbs and save the linking verb complements for the next video. The complements that follow an action verb include a direct object, an indirect object, and an objective complement. First, we will take a look at the direct object. It will be a noun or pronoun that follows an action verb and answers the questions what or whom. It will complete the action of the verb. Here's an example. Mother sent flowers to all of us for Valentine's Day. If we follow the steps, first we will eliminate the prepositional phrases and make the sentence much shorter. Mother sent flowers. Remember, none of the important parts of a sentence will be found in a prepositional phrase. Now we are on step 2. Find the verb and decide if it is action or linking. The verb is sent and it shows action. Step 3. Look in front of the verb and ask who or what. To find the subject, who sent? Mother sent. Mother is the subject. Now we're on step 4. Since the verb is an action verb, we can look for the direct object. You would say the subject, mother, and say the verb, sent, and then ask whom or what. Mother sent what? The answer is flowers. Flowers is the direct object. Now that was easy. It will always be easy to find the direct object if you follow the steps. Now let's talk about the indirect object. If a sentence has an indirect object, and some don't, if there's an indirect object, it will be located between the subject and the direct object. The sentence order would be subject, action verb, indirect object, and direct object. It is important to remember that only sentences with direct objects can have an indirect object. So to find the indirect object, you would follow steps 1 through 4. Here's a sample sentence. The children gave me their full attention. Step 1. Eliminate the prepositional phrases. There are no prepositional phrases in this sentence. Step 2. Find the verb and decide if it is action or linking. Gave is an action verb. Step 3. Look in front of the verb and ask who or what to find the subject. Who gave? Children is the subject. Now you're ready for step 4. Since the verb is an action verb, look for a direct object. Say the subject, children. Say the verb, gave. and then ask what. Children gave what? The answer is attention. Attention is the direct object. Since the sentence has a direct object, you should look for an indirect object. The sentence may or may not have one, but you should look. If there is an indirect object, it will be found between the verb and the direct object. To find it, you would say the subject, children, say the verb, gave, say the direct object, attention, and ask to whom or for whom. Children gave attention to whom? And the answer is me. So me is the indirect object. So now you know how to find a direct object and an indirect object, and you can see how easy it is to do so. The third and final complement that can follow an action verb is an objective complement. An objective complement is a word that follows a direct object and renames or describes it. It may be a noun or an adjective. If a sentence has an objective complement, the word order would look like this: subject, action verb, direct object, and then the objective complement. Note that a sentence must have a direct object in order to have an objective complement. An objective complement can be a noun that renames the direct object. For instance, we consider her a good player. The direct object is her, and player renames her. An objective complement can be an adjective that describes the direct object. Many call her unbeatable. The direct object is her, and unbeatable describes her. Complements that follow an action verb include a direct object, an indirect object, and an objective complement. Here is where you will find the information about complements summarized on the SAM sheet. Now you have completed the part of Step 4 that deals with the complements that follow action verbs. In the next video, we will discuss the complements that follow linking verbs. For complete lessons, exercises, tests, and writing connection pages, you could take a look at the complete Simple Steps to Sentence Sense program available in my store on teacherspayteachers.com. Or an easy way is just to Google my name to find any of my books. Thank you for listening. I hope you're having a great day.